I would like to tell you one inside story about this distance formula that would make your life a lot easier. There's a secret. What's that? These two ratios get used. This is Pythagorean ratio of a right triangle. Gets used so often. These two get used so often. It's worth memorizing. You will see on the SAT and the ACT test, they ask you to find some distance between 2 points. I would say about half the time are these. So you would say something like that goes here, and 1, 2, 3 here, and they want to know the distance between these 2 points. Okay, and so of course it goes from here to here. How long is it? But about 1/3 of the time you will see 3 and 4. Yes, you can go through the computation. You can plug it in. You can use the coordinate. Shall we do it? 5, 4 here. What's that? That's 1, 1. So if you go through the whole motion here, distance is equal to, all right, now let's do this. X is 5 minus 1 is 4 squared. And y is, 4 minus 1 is 3 squared. All right, what would that be? That is 16 plus 9. You realize square root of 25, so that is 5. But I told you, it's a 3, 4, 5 ratio. So whenever you see these two hypotenuse that are, not hypotenuse, the legs that are 3 and 4, that's for the triangle. When it comes to distance, they don't look like legs, but I want you to realize they are legs. They don't tell you how long it is. You got to subtract the coordinate to find the legs here. But they are legs. And you square them, and then you get the hypotenuse. So distance is nothing but hypotenuse. The other one that gets used often is 5, 12, 13. It's worth examining. So what do they look like? Let's see. I don't have enough to have a 12 here, so I will just force the case here, and here. All right. So that'll give me 12 because the whole thing is 10 and one more of each. Then I got to go 5 here. So I would go here. There we go. So I would have something like this. Okay, how long is it? Yes, you can go through the whole thing, but please realize, always suspect something. This must be 5, 12, 13. And it is. So if that is, then the answer is 12. You could go through the motion, but, if you know these two, about half the time you're home free. Just by reading these numbers, you would know. Another thing you should know that sometimes it comes in a slightly different flavor. Like instead of 3, 4, 5, they give you a triangle, for example, that is 30 and 40 each side. Well, then what would be the hypotenuse? That would be 50. The same thing goes here. Instead of 5, 12, 13, they could tell you 10 and 24. Okay, what would be the hypotenuse of this? Would be 26. Everything is doubled, you see. So you got to smell this thing. Anytime you have this nice integer side and you're asked to find the hypotenuse or the distance, then suspect this. It must be 3, 4, 5 or 5, 12, 13. Can I fit it into it? It's worth trying before you dive into this complicated computation.